Mula here. I don't want to waste time because Mesh is on fire today. Uh, you know my guy Mesh. We have been doing this for a long time right now. So I just want to greet everyone and welcome Mesh to the the live stream. How is it, bro?
My brother, how are you?
Very, very good, bro. Very, very good. So the team is going to Netherlands, bro. And I heard that there are some players who were on duty on the national team. Seems like they're not going, but actually we're not here for that, bro. We're here for these two strikers. Let's just start by this young man, which is he parted ways with Cape Town City. Darwin Gonzalez is their one, and actually he's now a free agent. Him had played 103 games and having 16 goals and 9 assists. I mean, and you said something before because some people were actually saying that let's go to get him. He's a free agent.
Yeah, I don't think that one will happen because he's from Venezuela.
Yes.
Yeah, so that eliminates him because remember, we are looking for some targets, and some of our targets that are already outside of the country.
Fact.
Meaning some people are prioritized more than others. For example, for the striker position,
Yes.
Mayele is the biggest priority. If we don't get Mayele, there is another second option, and it's not Mr. Nunes.
Yes. Yes.
If we don't get the second option, there's another third option, and that third option is not, Darwin Gonzalez.
Yes. Yes.
You
Yes.
know, so I think that chances of us signing him, they're very little. I mean, we have even had Igodaro being linked, meaning that probably Igodaro's number 5, in terms of the players that they're looking for from outside the
Yes.
country.
Mm.
So yeah, maybe if he comes into the picture, he's probably option number 6, number 7, somewhere there. But I,
Yes.
I can name 5 players before naming Gonzalez.
Yes.
However, he's an excellent player, and I think that getting him, we should have gotten him earlier.
Yes.
He could have added to the team with no direction up front. He's very good. He reminds me of Zajmovic for TS Galaxy,
Mm-hmm.
able to play on the ball, comfortable, so it's just the environment where the team that he was in, the environment of that team definitely was not good for any player, not good for Mokocho, not good for Serrero, not good for Notata, not good for all of these players, because the team was just simply not in a good place.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for us also now taking him at this time, I don't know if his confidence and form is there, but
Mm-hmm.
as an individual, is he a good player? Yes, he's a good player. He's a great player, but other than that, we are okay with him.
Yes. Actually shifting a little bit focus, we have Tsepo saying that we need two strikers to make competition, and then we have also Tsepo Salepe saying that Ola Mula and Mesh, and Tsepo also saying that I joined yesterday Mula and supporting the channel. I think he joined the membership. Congratulations, bro. We really appreciate your support. It's only 6 rand, guys, to join the membership. You can click that join button. It's only 6 rand a month. And also Tsepo saying that you and Mesh really keeping us informed. This is a new member, bro. So, without wasting time, also let's talk about this Dutch-born striker, which is Simon Van, and I can't read his name because it's too long. Maybe you can read it better. I understand. So, as he made available for Kaizer Chiefs on the 2025-2026 season, we know he's still young and he is tall. He's actually senior career. He has 1 goal, man, and we know that. And played 27 games, but the youth career, it seems like it was so bright. Him 45 goals with 75 appearance, and he's 23. So, what do you say about this one?
Simon van Devenbode.
Yes, yes, man.
Yeah, again, man, he's still a young player. There's a lot he can do, for himself individually. But again, the moment we have to look at the moment the team is in, the moment of like the moment in time of the team, what's happening at the team, So according to his stats, we can see that he's still not yet developed to that degree of
Yes.
being an out and out, player. I think he's one of the players that are fighting for starting 11. Not like it's not a guarantee that they're taking the position when being signed. And unfortunately, where the team is, they want to move away from where they were last season. and go into, the next season,
Yeah.
right? With better players, because a lot of these players, even that we're linked with, we have a lot of examples of them.
Mm-hmm.
I can make an example with Igodaro and Chivaviro. We had somebody like that. I
Mm-hmm.
can even make an example with Morris and even Borden.
Yeah.
We have something like that. I can make an example, for example, also with um, I don't know who I can liken some of the players with, but we have all types of players. For example, Maseko Dupriye is similar type of play, like just running. Like the football is full of running and all of that stuff. So we have different players with different attributes, but the team is trying to move in a different direction. And I think certain positions we need someone who's gonna be in the starting 11 and not a fight for a position. And in this case, this is not the player for the pointing time of the team. This is not the player
Yes.
for the team. So I think yes, individually he will do well for himself, but I think at this current moment, the players that we're trying to get, or the players that we're supposed to get, are supposed to be, prolific players.
Mm-hmm. So actually, you talk about the likes of Omayele and the types of let me just say maybe the types of Shalulile wise, um I don't know, but actually bro, I just want to ask you, actually let me just say what Tsepo said also on the comment section when he said I was against signing Marco, but Mesh made me to think to think otherwise. So actually you convinced, I can't say we convinced, but you made people to believe how important is it to have Marco on the current squad. And also going to Tepo still saying that what's happening with Mbule is a question, and then we have Gap saying that what about Simon Van what a Dutch striker who played in the I think in the Netherlands, you understand? So he was asking about it, and I already said about it. And also we
Yes,
have,
yes.
yes, Fiso Matlang was saying that we need strikers so that we can compete. So I don't know about this this guy, the guy we have been talking about for a long time right now. So what I just get also during the research that Kaizer Chiefs, they still going, they still want this guy.
From Slovakia,
Yes,
Povielka.
yes,
So Povielka is not a coach signing per se.
yes.
This is the management signing.
Okay.
So the scouting department and the coaching department now have to see if they can find common ground.
Yes.
And in this case, he does meet the expectation, or the he does meet the requirements of the coach. He meets the requirement of the management, and he meets the requirement of the scouting department.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a powerful player, very powerful. I underrated. His stats may not say much, but he's a powerful player. Very, 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 very powerful. Very intentional.
Yes. So
So in
okay.
this case,
Mm-hmm.
yes, the team does want him, but remember, we are going with who the coach wants. And again, just like we were mentioning with Gonzalez, right?
Mm-hmm.
With different players, yes, being linked, Ikotaro, all of them, all these different players being linked, yes, we understand. But at the same time, where are they on the priority list?
Fact.
On the priority, excuse me, on the priority list for Chiefs right now for the
Mm-hmm.
coach,
Mm-hmm.
since we're going with the coach and what he's trying to do with the club, Mayele is the number one a striker that the coach wants. If it does
Yes.
not work out there, then there can be something with the striker from Simba, which is Mukwala.
Okay. Okay.
And then if it doesn't work out there, then there can be something now, maybe with Povielka.
Oh, is a third
And
priority
then
actually.
if it doesn't, yes, if it doesn't work out there, then there can be another thing, maybe with someone else, Igodaro or whoever else. But there are certain names that we need to consider before other ones,
Yes.
right? And I think that Mukwala is considered before Povielka.
Yes.
I think this guy it will only be if it doesn't work out with the other ones, because remember he's also a foreign player, meaning that he's taking up one of the foreign spots. So they have to pick carefully. Out of all those players, they're not bringing all of them because it does not make sense. They're only bringing in at least one, and then they will be looking to bring in another midfielder from outside, where they can sign freely without competing with other teams this side. Because not many players are looking at some of the players that are playing in Africa. We see how people sign, and we see that most of the time they're signing in South America, or maybe like someone from Europe. Yes, there are African players, but it's not the primary target for
Mm.
players when it comes to some of the teams in the country. So in this case, I don't think Povielka is number one where he's being pushed, but he is being considered.
I think I understand what you're saying, and so if you can get what do you call, if you can get Mayele, you better get the guy from Simba SC, and this guy
Yes,
comes as a third one.
yes, because remember, you cannot get Salum, Mayele, Povielka,
Uh,
and Kwala, all four of them. You
Effect.
cannot.
And
And
before we close, Mesh, or you wanted to say something, you can continue.
I just wanted to add, you cannot get all four of them because we already full on the foreign spot.
Yes,
Other players have to leave. Other players have to make way for the foreign quota that happens in the PSL. So we cannot select players with a blind side.
mm-hmm.
We cannot select players like we don't know what's going on. We must know
Yes,
what's going on, and we know what's going on. What's going on is that we cannot sign all of them.
yes,
And that time there's still Saloon, you understand? So
yes,
all these players that I mentioned, only two can come. And that's if two or three leaves from our side.
yes. I know.
You understand?
I think I've understood your angle of understanding of this transfer window, and I can't wait also, Brad, to check what will happen on this transfer window. Who is going to be announced? Because I know fans that they're actually waiting, man, to see what is really happening with the management this time around. Because we had Nabi saying that if he can get the tools he want, he will better leave. So I think now they have promised him to get whatever player he wants.
I don't think they've promised him to get whichever player he wants, but I do believe they are working with him to try
Yes,
and get the people that he wants.
like yeah,
And
exactly.
there are many ways to kill the snake in this case, right?
Yes, yes,
Or to kill the animal or
mm,
whatever, to kill the lion, the elephant. There are many
yes,
ways to do it, right?
mm,
It's either you take the whole budget that you have,
mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm.
And you spend the huge chunk of your money on Salum and Mayele. You do everything in your power to bring them.
Yes,
And
yes.
then you collect all the other free agents and fill in the positions, all those other places with the free agents,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think
right?
what you say, that's a best strategy, to be honest. I think the strategy makes a lot of sense. Because we have the what do you call it? We have free agents like Sipo Mbule, you understand, one of the best midfielder,
Yes,
to be honest. You can still get him for free, and
yes. Maradona.
yes, bruh. And we still have I think it's human. The young man is also good, you understand. He's still a free agent, so
Yes,
I think what he's saying, bro, it makes a lot of sense even to the viewers which are watching right now the podcast as things stands. So, Mitch,
yes.
I just want you to ask you something, because there are a lot of people who are actually making a lot of what do you call debates when it comes to Sipombule and Salam. I don't know, and they actually said, let's say which player, maybe if they say choose one out of them, and who is better than who.
Obviously, Salum is the one that can give you more.
Yes.
But at this current moment for Chiefs, to be honest, they cannot pick one. They need both of them
Yes, yes. Yo, he refused to answer me on that one.
because no, no, no.
Yeah.
I'm answering you because the what Salum can bring
Yes.
Mbule cannot bring. But also what Mbule can bring, Salum also cannot bring.
Yes. Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes. No, I get you. I get
Because
you.
a lot of people they will say things like Maswanganyi doesn't do anything, whatever, but he controls the tempo of the game.
Yes.
He allows the team to hold the ball for longer. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Move around the field and all of those things. And I think that's something that, you know, that can be used as a weapon.
Yes.
Same with Mbule. Mbule can offer you that. You know,
Yes.
Mbule, the way Mbule plays, it's
Mm-hmm.
not about assists and goals.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not about assists and goals. It's about the beauty and the art of football. You understand?
Yes.
Whereas with Saloon, right?
Yes.
Fantastic player, hardworking player, gives you that work rate, you know, gives you the goals, gives you the assists, all of that. You need that obviously in a team because remember you need to win,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You actually need the goals to win. You need the goals to draw. You know, if you are behind, you need the goals to equalize. You understand?
Yeah.
So Saloon is a better option at this current moment because
Yes.
Chiefs does not have that. Does not have
Yes.
people that are offering goals and assists. And
Yes.
in order for the team to improve, we do not necessarily need somebody that plays better, but we do need somebody that can give us something. That's why we're
Yes.
crying for a striker. That's why we're crying for like a proper number 10. That's why we're crying for, you know, a proper number 8.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so many of those key roles. There's no one fulfilling those roles.
Yes.
And it's very difficult to choose between Salum and Mbule in a sense because both of them offer something that each cannot bring. The
Yes.
other one cannot bring what the other one brings, right?
Yes.
But if I were to pick, I'm picking Salum because we're looking at the team to move forward. But if we're talking about pure talent, someone where I can watch the highlights without looking at goals is
Yes.
definitely Mbule.
Yes. Hi, no man, Mesh. Thank you for the IQ, bruh, and knowledge, and also, Tsepo is saying that is Mesh part of Kaizer Chiefs management is asking, and he said brother knows his story. So, brother, those are your flowers, man. I can take away what is yours, and we have also with this Tsepo, another Tsepo saying that I think we don't have a left back that is better than Marco for my side. I'm happy with Monyane and Marco, as you said, also Mesh. And we have Neymar saying that Ola good transfers, Kaizer Chiefs, and then we have Smelane saying that did we really sign Mayembela? If we did, he's a good signing. Is he actually? He's asking, is it a good signing? And then we have yeah, Mesh, I think we're behind the time, bro. We mustn't make this video long, but I wish to chat with the guys there on the comment section because they're keeping on what do you call it? They're keeping on uh bringing some message and also some questions. So Mesh, take your flowers, my brother.
Thank you, Mola. Thank you. I appreciate it, my brother. And yes, if Mayambela is signed, he's a good signing
Yes.
because especially he's, you know, South African. So I think that um, uh, uh, a lot will happen. And also, I'm not part of the management. I think everything that we're discussing is on the internet.
Yes, and
You know,
also it's our
you
own
just yeah,
opinion.
it's yeah, you know, some of the things is our own opinion, but you know, the links and whatever, you know, if you just check around some of the leading journalists, you know,
Yes.
all this information has been mentioned, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So we are not speaking on behalf of anyone, but I am a big Kosi for life. So I am speaking for Chiefs in my heart.
Yes. Asbonge. Thank you very much,
Ola.
guys. Thank you, Mesh. We really appreciate it. And viewers, guys, thank you very much for your support, guys. It means a lot to us. And I always bring Mesh on the line. He's one of part of our family. So I'll see you on next lovely video, guys. Siyabonga. Thank you. And then